All right, we've got time for a quick shave today. Got stuff to do, so let's get on with it. We're going to do a slurry lather method because that can be very fast. And as usual for August, same gear, DG Declaration Grooming. B13 knot in a handle made by Stephen Joyner at Dogwood Handcrafts. It's a hybrid handle, he calls it, and it's made with some stuff from Briar Brushworks as well. Timeless stainless steel open comb 68 gap razor. The scent across all three items is going to be Chiseled Face Midnight Stag. And this, I think, should be the last use of this soap. The blade is the Nacet, and looks like we're at about, today is 555, I think. Use number 555. All right. I'm going to get my face wet. I'm going to get the brush back in the soap cup, get it all watery. Here is the soap. You can see I've never actually finished a tub of soap. It's one of the problems with having a big collection of soaps. And I love the variety, I love the choice that I have, but it is nice to finish a tub. And from, a quarter teaspoon, or with some bases a little bit less, is all you need to make a good lather, even 4 or 5 passes often. Some formulations require more, but for me at least, a really well hydrated lather just needs about that much. And so it looks like maybe that's kind of what I have left in here. And so maybe I just need to keep mixing until it's all mixed. I could take a little scraper and just kind of scrape it all out. I could do that, but let's just try ending it with the brush in the tub this time. So get my face wet. And then let's start that loading. I'm going to shake a little bit out, and that's probably already too much shaken out for the slurry method, but that's okay. Let's just roll with it. And I'm not really going to count swirls. I did let it dry completely, but between the last use and now. If I had not, then it was just picking up too much of the soap. And who knows? I mean, right now it's kind of frothing up. Shall we just try it? Let's try it. Let's try it. I may need to go back and load some more, but wouldn't it be funny if that little bit of soap that you saw gave me more than one shave? Okay. Slurry method. I haven't done it this month yet. Very wet to start with. Lightly on the face at first to prevent all that water from dumping out of the brush right away. Yeah, I can tell this does not have a lot of soap in it. So let's go back to the tub for. Usually the slurry loads starts up a little quicker. It's a little kind of darker, a little more white rather than this. Okay, and that's it. The point is we got lots of water, as you can kind of see from my shirt. We've got lots of water going on. I forgot to put the razor in the blade. And then I think what's happening is that soap that's on the brush, it doesn't have a chance to join up to make a mature lather. It just kind of, some of the soap just sits on the skin, and that's what imparts that slickness, because the water is just all around it, but then the soap is on the skin to maintain that little layer. Is my guess as to why the kind of slickness that I'm about to get is usually better than what I can usually get with a mature lather from this base. Yep, that's working great. since one of the edges has a bend in it, I can feel that it's a little bit more rough. A little bit of water. I wonder if over the years I may be wearing that edge down a little bit less, because naturally I might have a propensity to prefer the more comfortable side. Just to keep my bathroom from getting quite as messy, I'll hold my lather bowl underneath to catch stuff. So yeah, that first pass was very thin, but that's okay. And there we go. This is fine for the second pass. I think I might get another shave out of that tub, and that is just fascinating. Working on my mower yesterday. It kind of stopped running. During the summer it's done it a couple times, but it's kind of getting worse. I think maybe it's a fuel system issue. A little splash of water. Replace the fuel filter. Replace the air filter, because it really needed to be done. Replace the spark plug. It'll run for about 5 minutes and then it bogs down. I think it's a John Deere riding mower, a very basic model. And it has this auto choke feature that seems to be engaging. It does this wah, 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 and then stalls out. I think something's going on with that choke or something. If any of you guys are lawnmower experts, chime in if that is a typical problem that you see a lot. That sometimes those kind of issues have easy things to check for, or easy fixes, you know. So here's taking a chance that it might be an easy fix, and that one of you guys watching might have some knowledge. Also backfired a couple times. And then one of the places in my lawn where I was kind of trying to nurse it back to health, if I don't put too much strain on it, it'll stay on for a while. But when I start to engage the mower blade and the engine and stuff to move forward, it bogs out and stalls. And it's been a wonderful mower for like 10, 12 years. Probably just some routine maintenance that I have failed to do that should be done. Feeling good, comfy shave today. And this is a great slurry lather. I think I'm on my 4th pass. I can press down a little bit more now because the lather is kind of coming together a little bit more. And it's really slick. Very enjoyable. And look, I got plenty. I didn't even use all that soap that you saw in the video. I mean, there's still more left. I can get another shave out of that. And I've got excess. I've got extra. Didn't see that coming, my friends. But backfiring on mowers, I understand, and it's never really done that before, except these days. Hopefully it's not something inside the motor, like a messed up valve or something like that. But I read online how backfiring can be caused by fuel system issues, so hopefully it's something like that. Maybe I need to run a new hose, new fuel line from the maybe I need to replace all the fuel lines. I don't know. Maybe that would be smart. I think we're good to go. Might I'll see how it feels. Do a rinse here. Yeah, I've got the lather, so why don't we do a little bit more. Yeah, I don't want to lose my lawnmower. I got it at such an amazing deal years and years ago. Somebody was moving houses and they didn't want to take their lawnmower with them. I could understand, you know, it takes up a lot of space in a moving truck. And so I got this crazy good deal on it. Eleven and a half minutes. Pretty fast for 5 or 6 passes of shaving, right? So this is definitely the method I turn to when I want to be fast and I still want that nice slickness. Get a full rinse now. All right. The splash is definitely going to outlast the soap. And then before I put on the cologne, I'm gonna kind of let my skin settle down a little bit. I'm going to wash my all my gear. Now, because I think surely I need to use up all of the soap on the next use, I mean, I'm going to leave that little bit of moisture that you see in there. It should make the soap easier to pick up tomorrow. Can't believe I didn't use up all that. And I had probably could have done 3 more passes. That's the great thing about these wet, slick lathers. They just don't use up very much soap, but they're better for performance anyway, even if I wasn't trying to be conservative with my soap usage. All right. I think we are in good shape. Rinse out the razor. Blade did fine today, as usual. You know, maybe a little tuggy in certain spots, but just very lightly and definitely not painful or anything like that. And it was gone by the second pass. Any kind of irritation or feeling or anything like that was fine. No worries there. And that is it for today's shave. It's a quick one. Thanks for watching. This is Sugar Daddy Shaves. Good night.